everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA Fans Channel. I'm here to give a quick taste of Riot Civil Unrest, which is essentially a kind of a real-time strategy game kind of thing where you're either controlling the police or the rioters in several. The story is of these like different areas here. Don't ask me to say any of these except for Notab. I believe these are based on real riots and events like that. But essentially, I've actually gone through and done this one here, as you can see, on Too Easy, because I've been there's very little's explained, so I've been kind of just learning as I go. But so far, I've encountered Occupy, which is essentially stay in this one area for a certain amount of time. Lead a crowd, which is essentially get from one point to another point. Resist is essentially like kind of like Occupy, where you don't want to like get pushed around. Occupy again. And then direct clash is essentially like, hey, you need to, there's a line and you need to push it to a set point and all that kind of stuff. And it looks like it's the same on both sides. You're just trying to do whatever. As you go through, at the beginning of each mission, you're kind of gearing up your people and everything like that. I have not tried the story mode or the global mode, which is the kind of like, hey, you're going through all these events and stuff like that. You need to pick a faction. So let's kind of check that out together and I can kind of walk you through. Let's do the police. So there's like, oh, there's these like riots happening. So let's see. So I unlock a smoke grenade launcher. So massive transit, people are unhappy. So whatever. It's always like somewhat like it's a riot. So you're either trying to be the protesters, be peaceful, or you can be violent. Same thing with the police. You can be peaceful or use violence to clear people out and stuff like that. Smoke grenades. So it looks like here I'm just trying to move in. As you can see here. Hold on. So, damn, it's not going to show. At the top left, it shows what I can do. I have the arrow keys that have different formation, or the D-pad that has different formations. The face buttons, I can pick like stances and stuff. Y for these guys is essentially more defensive, from a defensive to an offensive one. Arrest people, the guys are going out to arrest them now. Chemical stimulants, make your people more aggressive, more prone to become violent and attack the protesters, making them attack you back. And charge, you can charge and be like, hey, let's kind of scare them. Right stick is connected to the groups of people, which is oddly done because it doesn't always seem to, it's like if I type left on the right thumbstick, it's these two groups. If I tap right, it's these two groups. If I tap up, it's these two, and then down. So I don't know what's actually controlling that. Most of my time I have just been like, hey, randomly tap it and send people in, and that seems to kind of have worked. So I'm kind of pushing these people back here. I'm not being aggressive so far. Let's get a grenade, a smoke grenade in there and see what I can do. Let's see, a radio, so I can boost that. So let's kind of pseudo mode. Okay, so kind of protect each other. Oh, so if someone has gotten hurt, this is starting to turn violent. At the top, you can actually see that it shows the objective and it shows the passive. So apparently we are provoking. Since it's on the right, the top, it's saying provoking on the right. Apparently we're provoking them on the right, left. That's them. They're being passive. Like I said, like I'm having some issues understanding exactly what I want to do, and I have played this a few times. Let's go ahead and see if we can't arrest some people in. So now we need to kind of destroy these camps, I think. Destroy that? No, really? There it goes. Now we're aggressive, and we should be, I think, destroying it. I don't know. I had issues with this mission earlier, and I was never able to finish it. I might just show you the the little campaign stuff, which I kind of enjoyed, but there it is. There they go. So let's switch back to these guys and have them destroy this. No, I want you to destroy this. Come on. Really? I like how they look funny in there. Destroy this. Destroy it. Like, this is what happened earlier. I couldn't destroy some of these for some reason, so I don't know. I only have 1:39 left. I tapped the button. There it is. Okay. Okay, it doesn't seem to... maybe I'm missing something. It's just not working. But that's the story mode. You go through either that or you go through the Rioter side, which I'll show you in a second. Then I'll show you the other missions. So global, which is like I said before, global campaign. Whatever. We already seen all that. And they have these quotes and stuff like that. I've had issues once in a while with figuring out, like, it'll say that my side's provoking, but I have everyone set to the passive. Alright, so this one's a lot easier. I need to kind of be like, hey, no, and at the top I have like a rallying call. And I can kind of be like, nah, you guys need to stay out. I can also have them fortify a position and be like, hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go, kind of stuff. And I think I can have them, once that's filled up, sit down, and that'll make them a little more secure. See, like, a lot of the times I'm just holding left, and a lot of the stuff, that's essentially what you just need to do. Just like, hey, at least in the parts I have played. Some of the other stuff is the media perception of you. Like, you'll have more favor with the world if, like, hey, no, we were passive and they beat the hell out of us, so, like, who's the bad guy here? Kind of thing. So it's a lot of that media stuff. So I have them pretty... yeah, so they're not getting past the sitting down people. So now I just gotta wait. But you get the idea for that. So let's go back to the main menu and show you the other stuff for the story. The global stuff seemed really confusing. So let's go to this one since I've already done that, and we'll go with the police side of this since I have not done that one yet. For the rioters, you pick like how armed you are, how many flags you have. Don't know what they do, but the more flags you have, the less people you have. The more armed you are, the less people you have. That kind of stuff. And at the beginning, it shows like how hostile everyone is. One of the levels, they sent people on camels to attack me. Yes, camels. So yeah, it's talking about like, hey, this guy... needs to be like, get rid of him because like, hey, he's destroying everyone. So of course I can pick my units now. I want tactical units. I want to be able to just push people. And I believe I have, oh, I can't do that. Total budget, I have 14,780, but I think this should be good because I don't really want to cause any trouble. I want them to just kind of chill. There is an achievement, I believe, for beating all the story mode or something with super passism. So, my job is to just clear them out from here, so... I have a smoke launcher, which is very hard to aim. Just, like, I can't... There it is. Kind of just clear them out now. There you go. Come on, guys. Everyone out. Party's over. The Led Zeppelin contest has ended. I mean, not contest. Man, I can't think of words right now. I'll keep going. And this is essentially what I've been playing, at least on the very easy. I'm guessing it will be harder. But again, even like on very easy, I'm very confused at times what to do. There's no actual tutorial that I have found. So they've all kind of moved out. I believe that I am just got to keep them kind of out of here for a certain amount of time, and we will be good. So see how that area is pulsating since the majority of them are out. I believe I am doing really well. Led Zeppelin concert. That was the joke. I believe, however, these events were not a joke. See, like, I'm having issues figuring out, like, exactly what the D-pad is. Like, how do I... Oh, maybe it's the ones that are, like, directly next to them. Okay, no, that's not it. Because if I tap down here, left. Okay, so it's actually the ones that are, like, directly on the screen. So I want to get to these guys here and kind of keep everyone out. It's a really good formation. So now I'm kind of like, hey, you can't pass. You shall not pass. There you go. You shall not pass. And military results, political results. Nothing really happened. You can see like a news report here, like, hey, the riders were kicked out, whatever. And I unlock goodies I can use later on. Buckshot, yeah, sure. Rubber buckshot. Add tactical and I think this is just another, like, just don't let them get past. If it's the opposite of what they were doing on the mission that I played before. Yep, I believe this is just, hey, unless we're pushing through. Yeah, okay. So keep putting this up. Smoke grenade over here. Yeah, back off, everyone. Come on. So far, a lot of this is just, oh, the frame rate just dropped there for some reason. Kind of lock it down there. Just get thin this out a bit, and but yeah, I've done, like, it feels like once I have kind of like locked this down, there's like, I'm not gonna really need to worry about anything because I'll just hold the line. I'll throw a grenade once in a while, and does not like it when I oh, I got a hydrant. Let's not do that. I am aware that hurts a lot. Source, I have been blasted by a fire hose. It was not fun. Yeah, the frame rate drops for some reason for that. But I'm sure you get the gist. You're essentially either doing the rioters or the police. The rioters, you can like when you gear up, you can pick also different items. You can have social media to assist you. Have a lot of people come in. Oh, I almost activated shotguns. You could have like fire bombs and stuff like that. Essentially anarchy kind of stuff, guerrilla tactics. These things that are like popping up at the bottom of it don't always make sense. The last mission I did. Oh, so you can cycle through these with the triggers, by the way. The last one I did of those was like, hey, we have the situation under control. But, like, people were shooting, people were dying, and it didn't make sense whatsoever. But this is situation, like, no one's panicking. They're all just kind of on the bridge. Like, I don't understand. But that's about it. That's Riot, Civil Unrest. If you can kind of grasp exactly what's going on early on, it could be fun. I've just played on very easy because, like, again, I have very little idea what's happening. At, like, what exactly my actions are doing. I think I may have just thrown a smoke grenade into myself. No, I didn't. Back these guys off. There's, like, Molotovs and stuff you throw, but, like, the Molotovs seem like they're essentially just smoke grenades because they, like, when I threw them, they, why is the frame rate dropping when I do that? They just, like, hey, they just kind of backed off, didn't really do any damage. But, when I played this level on the other side, I essentially just sent my people to the right. Maybe that's because it's easy, but whatever. I am Zero JD. This is the XBLA fan channel. This was Riot, Civil Unrest. There is a oddly drawing thing about this. I'm not going to say I don't like it because I'm going to probably keep playing it. I know that probably these may have been based on some real events. But I don't know how much staying power it has. I kind of like this idea of like, hey, I'm going to move my units here, and like, no, you're not getting past here. So like, let's get these guys in a line. And kind of just like, no, you need to go home. But I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Thank you very much for joining me. Check out our videos. It'll help a lot. Thanks you, and have a nice day. This was Riot Civil Unrest.